Viewers and subscribers, this is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. And I want every Nigerian to take what is happening right now at the National Assembly very, very serious. Like our life. In fact, our lives depends on it. The electoral reform and that wicked, demonic clause APC added, making IREF irrelevant to manual collation,
that the presiding officer shall electronically transmit the results from each polling unit to the IREF portal. And such transmission shall be done after the prescribed form EC8A has been signed and stamped by the presiding officer and or countersigned by the candidates or polling agents where available at the polling units, because sometimes you don't see any polling agent. Provided that if the electronic transmission of the result fails, if it fails as a result of communication failure, in other words, maybe network or otherwise, and it becomes impossible to transmit the result electronically in form EC8A, signed and stamped by the presiding officer and or countersigned candidates or polling agents where available at the polling units, the form EC8A shall in such a case be the primary source of collation and declaration of results.
Is being protested by non-APC lawmakers as we are getting the report right now.
Only ABC, 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 only.
Not just that, at the gate, protesters are mounting pressure and they are now being dispersed by violent police and security operatives.
People. We are the people. We are the people. We are the people. Anytime we want to enter the National Assembly, we will enter it. Yes, sir. Yes. Forget about all this. Nobody can right to stop us. No. Nobody can right to stop us. Tell your brothers that you are protecting, that they should ensure they pass electronic transmission of results. If not, when they resume on the 24th, we are resuming together in their offices. Yes! We are resuming together in their offices. I know, but they said that officially, but they resume. So, and that time, you will either have to follow us or we drag you with us. Yes, because they can't kill anybody. They cannot kill us now. These are all police. Now they pay their salary. Yes, now our DSS, now they pay their salary. Yes! And if any one of them misbehave, they will face disciplinary charges. Okay, yes, thank you so much. For abusing their people. Yes. Are you listening to me? Yes. Please. No amount of locking of the gate can stop us. Because we know that when the parliamentarians themselves want to fight over money, they don't have a problem scaling the gate.
Yes. He said they will send email. He said they will send email into their boxes.
Yes. They will send prayer.
They will send prayer. They will send prayer into their
email.
Corruption has killed this country.
Nigeria must be saved. Tinubu shame on you.
They want to steal our voices. They want to stop us from talking. They want to shut us up. We refuse to back down. You see that?
Now, I want Nigerians to hear this. There will be no election come 2027 if they fail to remove the clause saying that manually collated results can override the IREF, the polling unit results sent directly through the beavers. It could be override by the manual collated results. And I want everyone to take note of this and insist that that must be removed if Nigerians must go to the polls come 2027. That is the position of BVI Channel 1 and GGM as we are mobilizing and educating Nigerians to know this, Don't say you are not interested. I tell you, we are all feeling the heat of this government, and it will multiply if they should come back to power. And there is no other way they can rig themselves back into power if this very clause is removed. If you remove it, that is the end of the game for them. That is the end of Tinubu in power and all his political bandits that have defected to APC. They thought that with this clause, they will all be covered when the election happens come next year. I can tell Nigerians, the ballot revolution starts now, not tomorrow, not next year. It starts now, and I want everyone to be involved in this. Share it. Share it. Tell everyone that if the National Assembly fails to remove that clause they added, both at the House of Rep and the Senate, if they fail to remove that wicked, demonic clause, their instrument of rigging that will empower them and legalize rigging and undermine the voice of Nigerian people and their mandate come 2027, there will be no election. There is nothing like an election. Okay? And that is where we stand. If we must vote, that vote must count. The era of manual collation of results, carrying of ballot boxes, suppressing voters, using security operatives to undermine the will of the people, that time has come to an end. There is no police or army or security operative in Nigeria that can stop the Nigerian people when they rise, because the sovereignty of this country depends on the citizens. And that is the case. I must tell you, every Nigerian, get ready to get involved. Let this be on your lips. Let everyone know this. Let us have the same stand, so that when we move, it will be the end of this impunity in the name of government. Now, I would like you to start sharing this video. I am only a messenger, and I've delivered the message, and we're all going to come out on the street to demonstrate our stand. But you need to share this information to everyone. There will be no election come 2027 if that clause remains there. That is my position. Let the world know this. And by the time Nigerians rise, the world is watching, and I can tell you it is over for this daredevil political class that wants to test the resolve of Nigerians they have subjected to miserable life. My name is Asuchelo Peters, your advocate for good governance. Help me share this video to everyone. Let everyone be on the know and be involved with this ballot revolution. Bye-bye for now.